It looks longer than its 38.2 meters in length. The steel motor yacht, Maisha, which was launched at Bodrum in 2008 by Cobra Yachting. Its external lines designed by Scaro Design and the interiors by Isaac Polat. Maisha is instantly remarkable for the height of the sides of the bow, which instill a sense of total safety. And if the shape recalls a fishing vessel, only one look inside will show you that it's different. The elegance and simplicity come together in perfect harmony. That was the effect desired by the owner, a professional in five-star hospitality, who has brought all his personal style aboard. What is really striking, over and above the modernity and the space, is the total harmony of the colours, rigorously achieved through the neutral tones of beige and grey of the ebony and the teak. The living areas stand out, with a broad cockpit table and a large saloon on the main deck, as well as two areas dedicated to conversation and relaxation. One outside and one inside, at the upper level. Not to mention the sun deck, where the ubiquitous jacuzzi finds its place along with a sunbathing area, shaded on demand by elegant awnings. There are 4 cabins, the owners being full beam and located forward of the main deck. Illuminated by 6 large man-sized windows at the sides, it's next to a bathroom of pharaonic proportions, which also occupies the complete width of the yacht. Here, necessity is blended with luxury. The bed is in dark leather, and the contemporary lines are in harmony with the classic ones of the sofa and round table, which acts as a study. On the lower deck, there are 3 guest cabins, VIP, matrimonial and double, all examples of minimalism and top-flight design. Equipped with 2 800-horsepower engines, generators and desalinators, Maisha has a range of 3,500 nautical miles, which confirms her oceanic credentials. Price, €12 million.
Fraser Yachts operates with 12 different offices in different countries. We have half our offices in the US, and about 50% of our clients are indeed American clients. They've done very well in holding up our charter business. The Americans seem to have been affected much less by the economic downturn than some of our other clients. They've all been booking as they have before. They've been booking early and taking their holidays in the Mediterranean as they love to do year after year. So with regard to the different territories, half our business is American. We then have about 30% European. I'll probably get all the adding up wrong. I won't come to 100%, but still, we're probably about 15% is in Russia. They were very strong in the last 2 years, but this year they've calmed down a bit. Russians can be relatively, let's say, extrovert and extravagant with the way they spend their money and the way the yachts they choose to charter and to buy. This year has seen them calm down a bit. Other markets are relatively small for us. The Gulf states in the Middle East is strong but small. There's obviously a lot of wealth there, but it's amongst very few people. And the Far East is still somewhere where we're trying to introduce them to super yachting, and they just don't seem to want to do it. But we'll keep plugging away. Well, it's been a very interesting year for the whole industry. The start of the year was absolutely terrible for everyone. The first few months, January, February, March, nothing was selling, neither new construction nor brokerage, and there were no charters being booked at all. So it was a complete disaster for the first few months of the year, and everyone was very worried. I think then people felt that the bottom of the market had been reached in terms of prices. Prices fell over the first part of this year by about 30%. So come sort of late spring, early summer, there were offers coming in and deals were being done. So from May, June, July, August, we've seen a fantastic rise. I mean, a really noticeable increase in charters, in new construction projects being signed for, and boats being sold.
Truly Titanic, at least as far as living space is concerned. This 60-metre boat was built by the English boat yard Brook Marine in 2005 and was refitted this year. Contrary to most yachts this size, it's not restricted to the usual 12 guests, but can accommodate almost twice that number, thanks to the 11 cabins, of which 1 is the master cabin, 5 are matrimonial, and 5 are doubles, distributed across the main deck and the upper and lower decks. Right from the off, the approach is stunning, starting with the main saloon, which appears to be of